Hello everybody, Steve here, and today I have another little safety pad or lockout lotto lock safety padlock. This one I don't really see a name. All it really says on it says safety lockout on the lock itself. Nothing else on there. And then on the key it does say do not duplicate on the top part, and then down here it says Lotto series. So the other thing is that the key kind of looks a little scary. I'll take a closer look at that. See how it looks like it has a slider down the middle, the center of it. They're sliders, but they're not quite like sliders. And then on the top of the key you have some bitting, but then you also have like something to split it down the middle. I don't know if you can see that really well. And then you have bitting on the other side too, so it's kind of weird, like two keys put together. And then if you look at the keyway, huge keyway. So let us take a look at it with this other camera here. Let's see, let's switch over to that. There we go. So first of all, the key, get a good close-up of that. You see how it looks like slider on the side, and then it has this bitting here, and then it has the thing there and bitting on the other side, so kind of like two keys glued together or whatever. And here's the other side of the key. Kind of interesting. And then when we take a look inside the lock, you can see how, let me turn it around, there we go, you can see how I don't see any sliders anywhere, but if you notice that those are actually wafers that are in there. And then if you look at the top, you see how there's the wafers are kind of split, and so you have part of them, part of them looks like you can pick it from one side. Gotta control my camera better. So it looks like, you have half of the wafers sticking down on the right hand side and half of them sticking down on the left hand side, and then it's kind of split in the middle. So I can't remember how many wafers there are. You can kind of see that. So there's tons of wafers. So basically what I found I do with picking this lock is apply tension and then pick the wafers going down one side, then the other, and then kind of back and forth until I get it. So I'm sure you could rake something like this, but I've been doing just picking each wafer individually. Seems to work pretty good. So let's see this working. So anyway, it's kind of, the core is not spring loaded, but it does feel like it gives some resistance as you turn it. The shackle does not spring, so it's a dead shackle. And then it's key retaining. I can't pull the key out until you lock it back up. Then you can pull the key out. So it's kind of interesting because it doesn't feel like a spring, because you can turn it part way and it doesn't spring back. It's just kind of like there's resistance there. Not gritty or anything. It's pretty smooth. It's just some type of resistance. Let's zoom in a little more. There we go. So what I'm going to use to pick this guy, I'll use this heavy bar from Sparrows because I have lots of room there. And I'll just put this at the top of the keyway. And then I'll use to pick each wafer individually, singly. I'll just use a Jimmy Long's pick medium hook with a flat tip. And so I'm just going to kind of angle my pick to pick down the left side and then the right side, kind of going back and forth and feel for each individual wafer. And it kind of gives some pretty good clicks. So here we go. I don't know numbers of picks or pins, wafers I'm picking, so I'm just kind of working my way up. Try not to pick the tension wrench. There we go. Some little click there. Another good click there. I don't know, do you call it a click when you're picking a wafer? There we go. Kind of work. Just kind of pushing each one of them up and as I go. Angle it to go on the right side. Another good click there. Let's see, go up here. I found if I'm angling it kind of in from one corner to the other, then I can get to the wafer as it's sticking down a lot better. So I'm just kind of working my way, just kind of pushing each wafer up as I go. Guess I could try and count them, but I don't know, don't feel like counting them right now for some reason. Just trying to get it open. Okay, let's go back down the left side. It's almost like probably have the odd number wafers on one side and even on the other side. Got a nice little click there and a little bit of core movement. I once heard someone say that if you really wanted to learn how to, oh, there we got it. So I heard once somebody said that if you really want to learn how to find your pins and pin placement, learn how to pick wafer locks with a pick, and then you can be able to learn to find each pin. So I don't know how good it is, but anyway, had to finish my story even though I got it open. You can see it open there. And there we go. So the only way we can get to this stage is if we actually pick it. So it is picked. Oop, there we go. I was paying attention to my picking. Wasn't paying attention to the camera, so hopefully we got that in frame. I'll have to go back and look at it. So anyway, there we go. Little generic Lotto lock wafers. Let's see if we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe 9. 9 wafers, maybe. 4 on one side, 5 on the other. So probably 9 wafers. Anyway, there we go. That's what we have today. So there we go. Nice little safety Lotto lock. And that's it. That's all we have for today. Make sure you leave some comments down below. give a like, make sure that you're subscribed, and thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.